In this video, we're going to explain attack doses on nootropics, what they are, whether or not I think you should take them, and how they might be able to benefit you. Coming up. Okay, if you're new to this channel, you've never seen any of our content before, hello, thanks for being here, welcome. This is a channel where, unlike the Nootropics subreddit, you can ask any question you want, and it's a good, solid community of friendly people that don't think you're dumb for asking legit questions. Welcome to the channel. We've got three major products. We're in nootropics information faucet, constantly pouring information up. We've got three major effective products. We apply the same standard that we do our content to these products. The first of which is the Cortex Nootropic Stack. That's our stack that combines uridim, monophosphate, CDP, choline, artichoke extract, and bacopa monnieri for a very synergistic, it's really the verbal fluency, motivation, mental energy nootropic. We've got a new label coming out for Gen 1, and it says on it, like, this is the nootropic for productive people. By the way, Gen 2's coming out. We just got to sell a lot of Gen 1 still. You get that at livecortex.com. It is a very powerful natural pre-made stack, being called the only pre-made stack that actually works. Number two, for everybody, we wrote a guide on racetams. People have been asking me to do this for probably about 2 years. Can you list the 8 major racetams? The stacks that you can put together with those racetams, both sublingual and oral stacks to reach particular brain states. We did it in a guide called the Racetam God Guide. It's a digital guide. Get that at livecortex.com. And then we wrote an all-encompassing Nootropics God Guide. It's another digital book that you can download for iPad, iPhone, Kindle. Any of this stuff you can download for iPad, iPhone, Kindle. The guides anyway. Android, Windows tablet, PDF, however you want to read it on a mobile device or a computer. And that is an all-encompassing nootropics guide, basically using nootropics surgical for very particular brain states for total mental dominance. That's called Smarter, Better, Faster. Get those and more powerful nootropic products at livecortex.com. Also, I wanted to mention, we're now doing stack consulting, okay? So for those of you that want, and it's directly with me, 40 minutes of my time, and 15 additional email correspondences thereafter to help you refine your stack. It's stack optimization. People have been asking for this for 5 years. I just never wanted to do it. I never saw the need to do it. I was focusing on getting the stacks out and stuff. And so, but now we have the capacity to do it. So 40 minutes of my time, whether an audio or video call, 15 additional email correspondences, I will help you get your stack perfect. Get that at livecortex.com. Okay, let's talk about attack doses. So first, the theory on attack doses is that you take a large dose of a particular nootropic compound to get the brain and the brain's receptor sites, neurotransmitter receptor sites, I guess, sort of accustomed to that and responsive to that particular nootropic. The idea, because a lot of this is theoretical, the idea behind attack doses is that the brain may need a real strong surge of a particular nootropic compound to modulate the neurochemistry involved to get that person to start responding to that compound. And then eventually, perhaps after 1 or 2 or 3 initial attack doses, these are large doses of the compound, way higher than the regular dose range, the person can respond to regular doses, okay? So a good example would be like, piracetam is 1 to 4 grams is sort of the general dose range. An attack dose on piracetam would be like 5 grams or more. Aniracetam, the dose range is 700 to 1,000 milligrams. An attack dose would be 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams. Oxiracetam is like 1,000 milligrams is sort of the general dose range. An attack dose on oxiracetam would be 2 grams or more. And this goes on and on and on. Pramiracetam would be 500 milligrams or more. I really couldn't see folks doing an attack dose on modafinil. I think if you're not responding to 200 milligrams of modafinil, you got to look at some other stuff that's causing you not to respond to modafinil. Every single time that's the case. Okay, so that's essentially the theory behind attack doses. Do I agree or disagree with the notion of attack doses, and should you take attack doses? Well, to answer that question, I have to first say so much of this is based on theory, on specifically the chemical going and working on neurotransmitters to get your brain primed to be able to respond to lower doses moving forward. But that said, I cannot deny the logic behind it. and I see, you know, us being a nootropics information faucet and so many folks buying our products and so many folks interacting with us, and me being open about, like, email me at ryan@livecortex.com if you've got questions about nootropics. I talk to folks every day. You folks, other folks that are interested in nootropics. And I do get people saying, look, I took an attack dose and that was the only way that I responded to a nootropic, okay? So yes, I do believe attack doses might be necessary. And they seem, I've never had to take them. I've never had to, like, take a large quantity of a particular compound to get my brain to respond to it and then take lower doses thereafter. But they seem to work well for a lot of folks. Okay, so I would say absolutely, if you feel the need to take an attack dose because you're not responding to lower doses of a particular compound, I think you should run through the content on livecortex.com/blog and read the Smarter, Better, Faster book where it talks about why am I not responding to nootropics. We talk about that. And I've got like 8 suggestions on B vitamins and minerals, zinc, magnesium, calcium. They facilitate certain neurotransmission, particularly around acetylcholine. But there are many other things you can do to respond to nootropics, and that might be why you're not responding. But beyond that, I do think there's a place for attack doses. Okay, so if you needed some sort of validation of attack doses, you know, from someone who's been taking nootropics for 8.5 years, like we're going on 9 years here in about 6 months, 5 months. We'll be at 9 years that I've effectively been taking nootropic stacks. A little bit of cycling between, but mostly just taking compounds. And my perspective on attack doses is absolutely they're valid. There's a whole bunch of people that do take attack doses for, you know, a week, 2 weeks, and very high quantities, and then they actually do start responding to lower doses of the particular compound. Whatever constitutes the neurochemical adaptation to that nootropic compound that makes this sort of a valid strategy, no idea. no idea. We can only postulate and theorize because these are the kind of things we just don't have functional MRI studies to go and look at. But yes, attack doses are valid. If you feel the need to do that after you've exhausted the list of things to do, if you're not responding to nootropics, and again, get that list with the Smarter, Better, Faster book. We lay it all out. Then they're 100% valid, and you know what? It's kind of even cool. Hey, I'm going to take 5 grams of piracetam, or hey, I'm going to take 500 or 700 milligrams per piracetam, or hey, 2 grams of aniracetam. Yeah, do it up. But again, you know, do it surgically, do it carefully. Run through the list of why nootropics might not be working or not responding, you know, for you in the first place, and then thereafter you feel the need to do attack doses. Go for it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.